Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Arlington, Texas, here, home of the Texas Rangers, who are sitting at 39-54, as they will play host to the first place in the AL West, Oakland Athletics, who are sitting at 61-32 here in the 2019 campaign. The A's lineup is as follows: second baseman Jose Miguel Fernandez, left field Solarte, center field Pollock, catching is Schwarber, DH Davis, first base Olsen, third base Slayton, right field Andino, and shortstop is the newly called up Eric Pedroza. While on the mound for the Rangers is Chichi Gonzalez, the right-hander, 4-9 this season so far with a 4.03 ERA in 18 games started. Making his way to the plate to lead off this ball game is Jose Miguel Fernandez, hitting .319 this season with a .404 OBP, as he'll lead off this game. First pitch from Gonzalez is swung on and grounded to second base, fielded and tossed over to first, as that's going to be retired for out number one. So one down as Fernandez is put away. That brings up Yangervis Solarte, hitting from the left-handed side of the box. First pitch to him is swung on and popped up into shallow left field. Canna is camped under that one. He'll retire it for out number two, as the former A retires the current A in Mark Canna. So two down now as A.J. Pollock comes to the plate, hitting .305 this season. Digs in with two outs. Third pitch of the game from Gonzalez, taken outside for ball one. Count runs 1-1 now, all evened up to Pollock. Gonzalez turns, kicks, and fires. As Pollock takes this one up the middle for a single, that's going to keep the inning alive, and there's the first hit of the day for the Athletics. Comes off the bat of A.J. Pollock, so he's on first base. And now that brings up the cleanup hitter in Kyle Schwarber, the catcher. Inning 284 now. He had a bit of a struggle to start the season, but he's definitely starting to turn things around, or definitely turned things around. As there goes Pollock, takes off for second. He's in there safely with a stolen base. So he's in scoring position now with two outs, and Schwarber at the plate with an 0-2 count. Gonzalez looks down the runner. Here comes the pitch. And that's whiffed through the changeup. Schwarber goes down swinging, so Pollock stranded at second. The A's pick up one hit but no runs here halfway through one. Welcome back to the bottom half of the first inning, as the Texas Rangers lineup is Delano DeShields in the center, second base Profar, right field Mazzara, third base Gallo, left field Canna, first base fielder DH Desmond, catching is Fegley, and shortstop to round things out is Elvis Andrus. While on the mound for the Athletics is J.R. Newman. He is 12-3 this season with a 2.49 ERA in 18 games. He is in the running for the Cy Young, as well with multiple different of his teammates, as this Athletics rotation has been lights out this season. And Newman will start off his day against Delano DeShields, as Newman sets and delivers the first pitch. That's laid in a bunt, third base line. Schwarber fields, fires the first, and they call him safe. DeShields is called safe, but Bob Melvin's going to come out and challenge this one. So the umps are going to take a second look at this, and the replay review is here is the replay. And he is definitely out on that, so hopefully the umps can get this one right. Or correct, I should say. And they do, as he is called out, so Delano DeShields calls overturned. He's out, so one down here in the bottom half of the first, as that brings up Jurickson Profar. The kick and the pitch from Newman on the way. First pitch whiffed through, the down and away changeup, so 0-1 count runs to 0-2. Newman delivers the 0-2. And he whiffs through the slider, goes down swinging. That is Jurickson Profar. Goes down in the slider, so two down now as that brings up Nomar Mazzara. As Newman sets from the windup, turns, kicks, and fires. First pitch fouled off down the right field line, just a little chopper. So the 0-1 count to Mazzara as Newman delivers. That's a ground at the shortstop, fielded by Pedroza, tosses across the diamond, and Mazzara is retired for out number 3, so scoreless we are here halfway, or at the end of one, with one hit for the A's, none for the Rangers. Welcome back to the top half of the fourth inning. It's still scoreless as Yangervis Solarte digs in. to lead off this top half of the fourth against Chichi Gonzalez. First pitch taken inside, misses for ball one. So the 1-0 count to Solarte as Gonzalez sets, turns, kicks, and fires. And Solarte gives us one a drive at the right center field. It carries, and it's out of here! Jan Hervis Solarte with a line drive shot over the right center field fence. That's a solo shot, and the A's strike first in this one, off of Solarte's 13th home run of the season. So 1-0 A's as A.J. Pollock comes to the plate now, with nobody out. First pitch to him, taken for ball one, up and away, as the A's lead this game 1-0 now. So the 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And it's whiffed through. He goes down swinging. So there's the first out of the top half of the fourth, but not before Solarte does hit that home run. So now one down as that brings up Kyle Schwarber. The pitch from Gonzalez is chopped foul for strike one. Count runs 1-2 to Schwarber now. As Gonzalez working from the windup, here comes the pitch. That's going to be grounded in. A nice play by Profar over at second base. A diving stop by Profar is able to retire Schwarber on the throw over to first. What a play by Jurickson Profar. So 2 down as that brings up Chris Davis, the DH. He's 0 for 1 so far with a line out back in the second. So here comes the first pitch from Gonzalez. Taken for ball one, misses way up and away. So the count runs 3-1 to Davis now. Here comes the pitch from Gonzalez. That's going to be taken over the head of Profar. He does not make a play on that one. It's into the right center field gap, cut off, but Davis is going to make a run for second. The throw is not in time as Chris Davis slides in to avoid the tag. And that's a double for Chris Davis. So that brings up Matt Olson now, the first baseman. As he takes the first pitch, that backs him up off the plate. So Davis on second now, runner in scoring position. 2-1 count to Matt Olson. The pitch is swung on and driven out to deep center field. DeShields goes back. He's at the wall, looks up, and you can watch that one fly. Matt Olson with a 2-run shot here in the top half of the fourth inning. The second home run given up by Gonzalez in this inning. And that's Olson's 13th home run of the season. Goes 435 feet. And now the A's are up 3-0 over the Rangers. As you see the first pitch to Slayton get in there for strike one. Slider inside half. So the 0-2 pitch to Slayton now is on its way. Here it comes. And he whips through this changeup, goes down swinging him out before the Athletic strike for 3 on a solo shot from Solarte and a 2-run shot from Matt Olson. So 3-0 A's here halfway through 4. And here we are in the bottom half of the fifth inning. A's still in the lead in this one, 3-0 over the Rangers as Joey Gallo digs into the batter's box. The always powerful Joey Gallo. As the first pitch from Newman is in there for strike one, outside half, changeup. Count runs 0-2. Newman turns and fires. As Gallo gets some good wood in this one, that's driven at the right center field. Pollock is at the wall. He gives it a leap. And it's into the Texas Rangers bullpen as Joey Gallo connects on that for a solo shot for the Rangers' first run of this game. 403 feet, Gallo's 14th home run of the season. Makes it a 2-run game here in the bottom half of the fifth, so 3-1 A's. As that brings up Mark Canha, the former Athletic, and he'll foul the first pitch off for strike one. Count runs 0-2 to Canha now as Newman sets and fires. And he whips through the fastball, goes down swinging. So Mark Canha is retired by his former teammate, one of the 2 league leaders in wins this season, tied with his teammate Kevin Gausman. And he'll be facing Prince Fielder. Now with one down in the top half of the fifth. So here comes the first pitch to Fielder. Misses the bottom half of the strike zone, 1-0. Count runs 1-2 now as Newman sets and delivers. And it's whiffed through the two-seamer, gets away from Fielder as he swings right through that one. So 2 down now as that brings up the DH in Ian Desmond. And he takes the first pitch up the middle, past Pedroza into center field. And that's going to be a single to keep the inning alive for Ian Desmond. So the DH is on base. And now that brings up another former Athletic in Josh Fegley. Spent the last few seasons as a backup catcher for the Athletics and now as the starter for the Rangers. First pitch to him, taken for strike one, up and in. So runner on first is Desmond. Fegley digs in with an 0-2 count. Newman sets from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. And he whips through the slider. Fegley goes down swinging. So that's the third out of the inning. Not before the Rangers do strike for one in a solo shot from Joey Gallo, though. So it's a 2-run lead for the A's, 3-1 over the Rangers here at the end of 5. Welcome back to the bottom half of the 9th inning as the A's still have the lead in this one, 3-1 over the Rangers. And Tony Watson is in the ballgame to try to close it out for the Athletics as Delano DeShields digs into the batter's box as he'll lead off the 9th. Sidearm action as DeShields slaps this one out to left field as that's going to be a single for Delano DeShields. So he's on first base. The speeded Delano DeShields on first as that brings up Directional Profar, the second baseman, is 0 for 3 on the day. So the lefty Watson sets with a 3-2 count. Delivers the pitch. And that's taken for ball 4. So Directional Profar takes his base as Watson allows the first 2 runners to get on base. So first and second now with nobody out brings up Nomar Mazara with a 1-0 count. The pitch from Watson is going to be popped up to left field. Solarte is under that one, retires it, gets it to the cutoff man quickly, and they are not going to test his arm as he does have a pretty strong arm out there in left field. So one down now, runners have to hold up at first and second, and here's Joey Gallo, who always has the power, and he has the ability to take the lead, walk it off right here. But the first pitch in there for strike one. So the count runs 1-2 now to Gallo. Watson sets from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. And he whiffs through it. Joey Gallo goes down on the sinker. So 2 down now as the last hope for the Rangers is the former Athletic in Mark Canha. First pitch to him. Taken on the down and inside corner. Sinker for strike one. Count 1-2 now. Runners on first and second. The pitch from Watson. He is going to be popped out to shallow left field. Solarte is camped under this one, and that should do it. It will. Yangervis Solarte retires the pop-up from Mark Canha, as that is how the cookie crumbles in this one. The Oakland Athletics come away with the victory over the Texas Rangers here in Arlington by a score of 3-1, thanks to a solo shot from Yangervis Solarte and a 2-run shot from Matt Olson. J.R. Newman picks up player of the game on as he pitched 7 innings strong, only gave up 3 hits, and struck out 13 batters. He continues his ridiculous 2019 season. Like I said, Solarte had a solo shot. Olson was 1 for 4 with a 2-run shot. Chris Davis had a double. So Newman gets the victory. He's now 13-3. Watson gets his 29th save. Chichi Gonzalez drops to 4-10 on the year. And the A's win this one 3-1 over the Rangers, as that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Oakland Athletics Baseball. I have been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.